Yes sir, we are back once again for another most amazing top 10 video. Welcome guys, my name's Danny Berg, and if you don't know by now, this is where we make all kinds of crazy top 10 lists so you guys simply don't have to. And today we're going to be talking about the top 10 people that became celebrities overnight. Now these are people who became almost instantly famous because of their talent or their funny reactions to things, and we're even going to be talking about someone who became famous overnight for all the wrong reasons. I'm very excited about this one guys, and I don't want to hold you up any further. So let's jump right into this like we always do with our number 10, and it's David after the dentist. Is this real life right now? David Duval was 7 years old when he took a trip to the dentist to get some minor surgery done. When he got in the car though, his dad filmed young David's reaction to the anaesthetic that hadn't quite worn off yet.
Is this real life?
7 months later, David's father uploaded this clip to YouTube in order to share it with family and friends, but he didn't realise there was an option to make the video private. The clip blew up online and had more than 3 million views in just 3 days. In the 7 years since then, David has appeared on the likes of The Today Show and The Tyra Banks Show. There was even the one time when Joseph Gordon-Levitt recreated the video on the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
I didn't feel anything.
And this video is actually 7 years old now at the moment. Is this real life now? That is crazy. Alright, let's move on to our number 9 now guys, and we're going to be talking about Harry Potter, aka Daniel Radcliffe. Following the success of the Harry Potter books, author J.K. Rowling had been searching for an unknown British actor to play the most famous boy wizard in the world. Producer David Heyman and director Chris Columbus knew they had hit gold in their search after seeing a young Daniel Radcliffe in the BBC adaptation of David Copperfield. Chris Columbus said, "This is what I want. This is Harry Potter." Daniel's parents were reluctant to let him audition for the role, but when they eventually did, he got the part. Later that year, Warner Brothers presented Daniel alongside Emma Watson and Rupert Grint as the three who would play the most famous Hogwarts trio for the next 10 years of their lives. Daniel almost instantly became a household Hollywood name, and it must have been quite strange for him. One morning you wake up and you're Daniel, the next morning you wake up and you're Harry.
You're a wizard.
Daniel Radcliffe. And now guys, here's a reminder that no matter how happy you are, you will never be as happy as this guy. At number 8, it's Paul Vasquez, otherwise known as the Double Rainbow Guy. Paul's reaction there to the incredible double rainbow display was uploaded to YouTube on January the 8th, 2010, but went unnoticed until Jimmy Kimmel tweeted a link to the video. In a few short days, the video had been viewed 1 million times, and the likes of YouTubers Ray William Johnson were covering it, and even a Huffington Post article appeared. Through his wondrous rainbow reaction, Paul became known around the world and even inspired people to remix the video, such as the Gregory Brothers version, which became famous in its own right.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
But moving on now guys, we've got a woman who was being laughed at until just the moment before she blew the world away with her voice. At number 7, it's Susan Boyle. Up until April the 11th, 2009, Susan Boyle was an unknown Scottish woman who had high hopes of becoming a well-known singer. Then, on that day, her audition for the TV talent show Britain's Got Talent aired and was watched by 10 million people. Susan's modest appearance and demeanour left the judges and viewers with a bit of a less than perfect first impression. But Susan had the last laugh when she opened her mouth to sing I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
Once her auditions and interviews were uploaded to YouTube, she became the fastest growing viral sensation of all time, reaching a combined 100 million views in just 10 days. So guys, please remember, never judge a book by its cover unless it's Old Tractors and the Men Who Love Them. Always judge that one by its cover, always walk away. On to our number 6 now, and we've got Ridiculously Photogenic Guy, which is a good name for someone who is clearly ridiculously photogenic. This is the picture of a man called Zeddy Little, who was running in the 2012 Cooper River Bridge run when a photographer snapped this picture of him among the runners. Far from being a huffy, sweaty mess, Zeddy looked ridiculously good for someone in the middle of a race. This picture was uploaded to Flickr and then shared on Reddit, where it was viewed 300,000 times in just 1 hour. He became an instant internet meme and even appeared in a TV interview with ABC News. I wouldn't know what it's like to be called Ridiculously Photogenic Guy. I think I'm more just Ridiculous Guy. That's my name. But either way guys, let's move on to our number 5 and talk about Ted Williams, otherwise known as the man with the golden voice. On January the 3rd, 2011, YouTuber Kevin Joy uploaded a clip of his interaction with Ted Williams, a man known in the area for having a golden voice. sports.
Tomorrow morning is your chance to win a pair of tickets to see this man live in concert.
How silky was that? And don't worry if you weren't expecting that voice to come out of him, because literally no one was. The sign Ted was holding read, "I have a God-given gift of voice. I am an ex-radio announcer who has fallen on hard times. Please, any help will be gratefully appreciated. Thank you and God bless. Happy holidays." Well, when that was re-uploaded by Russia Today, it started to gain traction, racking up millions of views around the world. Not only did he get a haircut and a shave, but he started getting job offers and went on to become the voice of Kraft mac and cheese and did Super Bowl commercials for Pepsi. In 1 year, he went by begging by the side of the road and living in a cardboard box to becoming an international viral sensation. The internet is crazy. Alright guys, moving on to number 4 now. We've got that person I was talking about earlier. It's someone who became famous for all the wrong reasons. On December the 20th, 2013, 30-year-old Justine Sacco was about to board a flight to South Africa to visit family when she sent a tweet that caused outrage around the world and got her fired from her job. "Going to Africa. Hope I don't get AIDS. Just kidding. I'm white." During her 11-hour flight, Twitter users started sharing the tweet and that outrage, with many expressing just how offensive they found it. Even her boss at the company IAC got involved by saying it was an outrageous and offensive comment and that Justine was currently unavailable to contact on the flight. By the time she landed in South Africa, the hashtag #HasJustineLandedYet was trending worldwide, with people around the world waiting to see Justine's reaction for when she turned on her phone to see the outrage she had caused and the fact that she was about to lose her job. In the time it took Justine to take off and then land, she had become literally the most scorned person on the internet. It just goes to show what a double-edged sword the internet can really be. It can really make you or break you, especially if you put horrible racist comments. But moving on to number 3 now, and I gotta ask you guys that age-old question that we've all heard before. What does the fox say?
What does the fox say?
In September 2013, Norwegian music comedy duo Ylvis uploaded a video called "What Does the Fox Say?" Some people loved it, some people hated it, but it spread like a virus that could not be stopped. The day after its release, it was posted to Reddit and started to gain attention. After a few weeks, it reached number 1 in the charts in Norway and number 8 in the US. In 3 weeks, it had gained 50 million views online, and the Ylvis pair had even signed to Warner Brothers Music, who offered them a huge sum of money to manage their music. Right now guys, it's currently sitting at 600 million views, which is mind-blowing, and I don't think anyone still knows what the fox says. And whilst we're still asking these kind of questions, I want to know what noise a giraffe makes. I've been wondering that since I was a kid, so I just thought I'd slip that into this video. Coming in at number 2 now guys, we've got Antoine Dodson with "Hide Your Kids."
He's climbing in your windows, he's snatching your people up.
That was the interview that aired on July the 28th, 2010 with Huntsville, Alabama resident Antoine Dodson. The clip started doing the rounds on Reddit and YouTube and soon became the number 1 watched video on the site. Just 2 days later, the news station did a follow-up in which they reported that Antoine now had a Facebook fan page, a t-shirt line and ringtones based on him. As ever, Antoine's rise to fame was cemented by the Gregory Brothers' incredibly catchy "Bed Intruder" song. Oh, it took me years to get that song out of my head, and now it's back. Alright guys, let's try and move on so I can get the song out of my head. Let's introduce our number 1, and it is none other than Gangnam Style artist Psy.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
You'd be hard pressed to find another human being who became so famous so quickly as South Korean pop star Psy. He released Gangnam Style on July the 15th, 2012, along with the music video on his official channel. Before this, he was a complete unknown to anyone outside of his circles in South Korea, but by the end of that month, the video had gone viral, gaining a mind-blowing 9 million views per day. The upbeat pop song, coupled with the horse-riding shuffle dance, spread at a never-before-seen rate, and Psy became an overnight sensation. In 2014, it was reported that the Gangnam Style video alone had made Psy $2 million in YouTube ad revenue. And it hasn't stopped. At the time of recording, the video is currently sitting at a mind-boggling 2.5 billion views. In fact, YouTube actually had to redesign a view counter because up till then, it only went up to 2 billion views, so he almost broke YouTube. And I think this video you're watching right now might break that record. I'm just saying. Well guys, that's the end of the list. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if any of these was your favorite, which one you thought was best. Also let me know if I missed any out. Maybe we should do a part 2. In the meantime, do all that good stuff for us, like subscribing. If you like the video, give it a like. If you want to share it, that would be sweet. There's 2 more over there if you want to keep watching right now. Thanks for watching Most Amazing Top 10 guys. My name's Danny Burke. You can follow me on Instagram down there, and I'll see you guys soon.